In my last video, I talked about reinventing yourself and starting your self-reinvention journey. And I promised that in this video, I'm going to talk about 10 reasons why you should develop a mindset of abundance. A mindset of abundance comes from you reinventing yourself and seeing the limitless possibilities in everything around you. Hello, my name is Goreti Mia. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, please subscribe, and you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. We are used to being hard on ourselves and seeing failures as something that makes you someone who is not impressive enough, but we need to start seeing failures as a means to success. When you fail in something, you don't take that failure as a setback. Instead, you take it as a lesson and use it to build yourself success. Stop beating yourself up because you failed in your upstart business, you failed in an exam, you failed in marriage, you failed to get pregnant. Do not take this as a failure that is going to define you. Failure does not define you, and neither does success. Change your mindset into that of abundance, and you will start seeing failures in a totally different way. So here are 10 reasons why you should develop a mindset of abundance. Number 1, a mindset of abundance helps you to set long-term goals. It helps you to develop a positive attitude and a positive mindset. When you have a mindset of abundance, you see a possibility in everything. You develop a good attitude that helps you to work towards your goals. Once you set a goal, you see a possibility in achieving that goal. Say for instance, when I started this channel in 2017, I had a goal in mind. I wanted to grow the channel. I wanted to do travel vlogs. I wanted to do parenting videos. While parenting does not have a manual, it does not come with a manual, we learn a lot through parenting. For me, I have learned the art of patience. And I think it's something that is worth sharing. And the challenges we face as parents, I think it's worth sharing with others who are going through struggles of parenting. And I wanted to share these things through my channel, but because I saw that it was growing like really slowly, I wasn't getting that many subscribers and I wasn't getting that many views on my videos. I started thinking that maybe I am not doing something right. As a result of seeing these videos as failures, I ended up stopping shooting the videos, stopped posting videos on YouTube, and just as you would expect, my channel stagnated for the last 2 years because I haven't been active, I haven't been consistent. But since I have started a level up journey for myself, I decided that I'm going to be consistent whether I get views on my videos or not. I'm still finding it a bit difficult to be consistent because changing your mindset is not really that easy. It's not going to happen that fast. That's why I'm going to encourage you. Start with small things. For me, this YouTube channel is not really a small thing, but it's something that is going to train me, because vlogging, you have to go out and vlog in public, shoot videos in public, and I kind of get shy, and most of the times I leave the house and say I'm going to vlog and I end up with nothing because I'm afraid to take out my phone and record a video in public. And I think that is one thing I need to change, and for that to change I have to confront my fear. Forgive me for the noise. So I'm going to start doing maybe one vlog every month, and I think that will help me to develop that courage to shoot videos in public. I think I'm going to start imagining the people around me as potatoes when I record vlogs, so that I do not end up backing out again. I want to do travel vlogs, and for that I have to start somewhere. So that's it for tip number 1. Tip number 2, focus on future opportunities. Stop thinking about the past missed chances. I see the future as a limitless opportunity to grow my channel. I see myself with a channel that has a lot of subscribers, and that's what I'm going to work towards. I'm going to look for the opportunities that avail themselves in the future and stop thinking about the past. So it's the same for you. Stop thinking about the job you missed. Stop thinking about the relationship that is gone. Stop beating yourself about the missed chances and start looking forward to the future. So tip number 3, embrace the future and get rid of the fear of the unknown. This is one of the things that hold people back. This is one of the things that people with a negative mindset have. You've been wanting to start a business and maybe you have saved enough money, but you keep postponing. You say, I'm going to start a business next year. Then when next year comes, you don't start the business. Why? Simply because you are afraid that it might fail. You are afraid that you will waste your money. But you need to understand that without embracing the future, without letting go of the fear of the unknown, you are not going to succeed in anything. And even if you succeed, your success rate will be very low. You are afraid of exploring more opportunities that might really be good for your venture. And this is one of the things that you need to get rid of. So, tip or reason number 4 why you should develop a mindset of abundance is by giving more and receiving more. This is a good reason to develop a mindset of abundance. When you have a mindset of abundance, you tend to give more. You give more of your time, you share more of your knowledge, you share more of advice. Maybe your friends, you are a successful businessman, you are a successful businesswoman. You share more about your business with your business partners, with your friends, and the more you share, the more you receive, because the more you share, the more you create positive relationships that are going to give you positive feedback and probably some rewards. So this is really important. When you're developing a mindset of abundance, you have to be a giver. And I'm not talking about material things, because you might not have money to give, you might not have anything materialistic to give, but you have your brain, you have a heart, you have the time. Share your time with a friend, share your time with someone in need, because this someone you're sharing your time with, this someone you're sharing your knowledge with when they're in need, is also going to give back to you, and this is going to create more opportunities for you. Reason number 5 why you should develop a mindset of abundance is that it's going to give you collaborations in the future. It's going to help you develop very important and very useful collaborations. Mostly this is going to apply to people who do business. When you have a mindset of abundance, you tend to be happy for the success of others. When you have a negative mindset, you tend to see other people's success as the source of your failure. Someone succeeded in doing something you wanted to do, and you see that as something that is going to cause you to fail, because they've already used the resources, they've already taken the opportunity from you, and so you become resentful about their success, and as a result you become bitter, and you start having unhealthy competition. This is not good for you or for anyone else. But when you are happy for a competitor who actually wants something against you, they are going to want to befriend you, because anyone will be happy with someone who actually is happy for them when they have succeeded. This is going to create opportunities for you to collaborate with your competitors in the future. So turn your competitors into collaborations. Turn your competitors into friends. Turn your competitors into business partners. So work with your competitors and not against them. Reason number 6 why you should develop a mindset of abundance is because it's going to help you to develop the flexibility for you to embrace changes in the future. Change, as they say, change is the only constant thing. Everything keeps changing. We keep changing. As we age, we change. When you achieve a milestone in life, you change. I'm not the same person I was when I was in my early 20s. I'm not the same person I was when I had my first child. I'm not the same person I was when I had my second child. Having the flexibility to embrace change is going to help with your growth in the future. If I had remained with the same mindset I had when I had my first child, when I was dealing with my second child, then I would count myself as a failure. When I had my first child, I was green in the parenting field. I did not know anything about parenting. I did not know anything about handling a child. The first day I gave birth, I actually held my baby uh, below the armpits, like I was holding a really uh, big baby, but he was so small. I mean, I gave birth to a baby who was only about 2 kgs. That's like 4 pounds. Really, really small. And I was holding him like this, and he just went like, I mean, he could not support himself, obviously, but I did not know that. I mean, it was my first time holding a newborn baby. I did not know anything about parenting. I did not know anything about taking care of a child, and that was a milestone for me. And I kind of embraced that change, even though I was not really ready when I got pregnant. I was not expecting to have a baby at 24, but it happens. I gave birth, and I had to take the responsibility of being a mother, and I had to learn. So it's the same thing I did when I gave birth to my firstborn. It's not the same thing I did when I gave birth to my second, because at least I had gained experience with my second baby. So we need to learn how to embrace change, because it helps us grow. Reason number 7 to develop a mindset of abundance is because it's going to help with your productivity. When you have a mindset of abundance, your productivity grows. With a mindset of abundance, you become intentional with your words. That's because you will understand that the words we say, the words that come out of our mouths, they shape our reality. If you speak positive words to yourself, if you speak positive words to your family, to your friends, they shape the reality of what is going to happen. Positive words are going to inspire, they are going to motivate, whether it's just yourself, your neighbor, your friend, your family, your partner. They are going to inspire and motivate, and this is going to encourage positivity and productivity. It's going to encourage people to work harder. If you speak positive words to yourself, they are also going to motivate you, they are going to inspire you, and they are going to encourage you. This is also going to improve your productivity a lot. So speak positive words to yourself. Change the way you see everything around you. Change the way you speak to yourself. Take just 1 minute every morning, stand in front of the mirror and say, Goreti, you are blessed. Goreti, you are successful. This is something that is positive. I'm talking to myself. And this is going to encourage me. It's going to motivate me to work harder towards the goals I have set. So speak positively to yourself, and it's going to help with your productivity. No matter what you're doing, speak positively to yourself. Reason number 8 why you should develop a mindset of abundance is because it's going to help you shift your mentality. It's going to help you shift your mentality from that of a victim to that of a victor, no matter what happens. When you change your mentality, you will stop seeing problems from the point of a victim, and you start learning from them. You start learning from your failures. Instead of looking at them like a victim, instead of looking like them as something that caused you to lose something, you will start seeing them as lessons. You will start learning from them. You will start focusing on what works and ignore what does not work. You will stop focusing on something that you did and failed to accomplish. Instead, you will start looking at the process you did, the process you took to arrive at your failure. Then you are going to pick the things that actually worked during that process and ignore what did not work. And you will take this as lessons for your next venture. This is also going to help with your personal growth, with your business growth, with your growth at your workplace. It does not matter which part of your life, it's going to help with your growth. Reason number 9 why you should develop a mindset of abundance is because it's going to help you stop competing with yourself and stop competing with your peers. When you have a mindset of abundance, you will stop seeing everything you see on Instagram. You will stop seeing everything you see on Facebook, on YouTube as the reality. You are going to stop looking at people on Instagram and saying, I wish I was like that. Because that person might be going through a different kind of challenge. You can never really know what the other person is doing. You can never take anything on the internet seriously unless you know this person, unless you have grown a relationship with this person. You start to work on growing yourself both emotionally, physically, mentally. You start to see yourself as someone who needs to advance and stop competing with everyone else. So continue to learn without worrying about anything, without worrying about other people, without worrying about what others are going to say about you. Start learning and don't compare yourself to anyone else, because no one else is you. You are the only person who is going to live with you for the rest of your life. Learn how to achieve goals, learn how to grow for the person you are going to spend the rest of your life with, and that person is you. So the 10th reason why you should develop a mindset of abundance is because it's going to help you with planning with your future. Many people tend to react to events when they happen. You don't plan for eventualities. You don't plan for adverse events. But once something happens, you run to react to it. This is not going to help you with your leveling up journey. This is not going to help you with your self-reinvention journey. But with a mindset of abundance, you will learn how to plan for the future, and you will learn how to plan for possibilities. Take responsibility for your future. Do not wait for things to happen, then react. Make a contingency plan for everything. And that is what a person with a mindset of abundance is going to do. So if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.